Namaste. Okay, boys, welcome to how to get from skinny to jacked. And in this video, I'm just going to talk specifically about how you go from skinny to jacked. Not big to small, not big to fucking hench, jacked, whatever. Literally, how to go from skinny to jacked. So stick around until the end because I have some bonus tips. I've always got bonus tips, you see. Let's go. So, consistency. Going to the gym. Lifting heavy weights. Lifting heavy weights is the most important thing. You need to be lifting heavy weights because otherwise, what's the point? Like, you need to go into the gym with a goal, really. Specifically going into the gym to achieve something, not just going in half-assing it. You lift heavy, your muscles adapt. They're like, right, we've got to get bigger. So that is the key here. When you first start the gym, go to the gym, first few weeks, get your form right. And once you got your form right, lift as heavy as you can. 3 to 5 reps, 4 to 6 reps. Stay around that area. You don't need to lift any more. You don't need to do any more reps than that because your sole focus should be lifting heavy. The more you put in, the more you get out. Yes, you need to lift heavy, and you also need to train with the intention to build your muscle. You need to think about what your muscle is doing. You need to think about tearing it, and in your head, it's burning. That's where the muscle grows. And the more you put in, the more exercises you do, the more muscle you're going to build, essentially. Going to the gym 3 times per week is better than inconsistency, absolutely. Going 3 times per week is so much better than going twice one week, 5 times the next. Just stay consistent. Tell yourself how many times you're going to go to the gym in that week, and then just do it. Just be a man of your word. Stick to what you said, and do that. Don't set your goals too high, but also don't set your goals too low. So 3, if you can do 4, is perfect. The food then. Now, when you're going from skinny to jacked, you need to be eating the right food. That is the number one thing aside lifting heavy weight, essentially. Eating whole foods, okay? This is one thing that I got wrong when I first started the gym. I would just do a dirty bulk. I'd stuff my face with anything I could find. And yeah, it worked, don't get me wrong. But I also built unnecessary fat. And you don't need that. You still want to get big. You still want to see your abs. And you want to build a good frame. You don't want to get acne all over your face. And you need to stay healthy at the end of the day. So eating whole foods, eating your bread, your pasta, but making sure it's all organic as well. Not just Mars bars all of the time. A calorie bulk of 500,000 to 1,000 calories. Now, when I first started, this is what I got wrong. I wasn't eating enough. When you're trying to get big and put on size and build muscle, you need to be making sure that you're eating the right foods. You need to be getting double the amount of protein that you would normally get in a day. So let's say, for example, my body weight is 60 kg. I double that, so 120 kg. And that's what I eat in grams of protein, 120 grams of protein. And obviously, the bigger you get, the more protein you're going to need. So stick to that. That's your goal, alongside getting more calories. Now, if you can do a nice controlled increase in calories, that's great. However, if you're not really thinking about it, just go for it. Just put on all the weight you can. Do 1,000 calories if it takes that much, because realistically, us skinny guys, we're doing a lot more. Our body takes a lot more energy away from us every day. Just the everyday things, going to work, going out on the weekend. They're the calories that you don't notice that your body takes from you. And that's what's keeping you skinny. So even if it's over, even if you eat more calories than you're tracking in a day, good. As long as it's not shit food, eat as much as you can. Carbs for your workouts, super important. Make sure you have a little something before you go to the gym. Might have some sweet potato, or might have some porridge and oats before I go to the gym. But straight before I go to the gym, so my body's got that and it uses that for my workouts, because your body uses carbs for workouts. You don't want to be burning into any other energy sources, especially if you're a skinny guy. So Carbs, just carb up, carbs. That's all you're focusing on. But don't get carried away. Don't eat the Mars bars. Protein shakes, this is like a bonus tip at the end of the day. Protein shakes, 2 a day minimum. Get your protein in. That doesn't mean go and get the bulk protein. Stick to the healthy protein, but just make sure you're consistent with it. Have 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, little bit of milk, bulk up. There you go. Alongside your meals. That doesn't mean just have protein shakes. You only have your protein shakes if you've got your meals in. 3 meals a day, 2 protein shakes extra. You're gonna go somewhere. You're gonna put on the size. You're gonna build muscle quick. Snacks throughout the day. Yeah, don't go hungry. If you feel yourself going hungry, don't go hungry. Just eat something. Always let your body be ticking over. Don't let it tick over. Give it something to eat, something to burn. Because otherwise, if you're skinny, it will go into other energy sources, and then you're fucked because you're just losing the weight that you put on. Now, yeah, never going hungry. Okay, so the workout, 3 to 4 times per week, no more than 45-minute sessions. Okay, I put 45 minutes, but realistically, 45 minutes to an hour is perfect amount of time that you need to go in the gym, get your stuff done, and build muscle. You don't need to go into the gym, sit on your phone, and just waste time. Just go in with the intention to grow your muscle, lift heavy weights, rest for the exact amount of time you need to rest, whether it's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever your program is, then that's it. Now, 3 to 4 times per week is perfect for building muscle because you don't want to overtrain. If you go to the gym 6-7 days a week, you're just overtraining. You're not allowing your muscles to repair, because that's the one thing most people get wrong. You need to allow your muscles time to repair itself. You go to the gym, you tear the muscle fibers, but they're not actually growing in the gym. They grow outside of the gym. When you recover, you tear your muscles, you give it the protein, packs into the muscle, and you rest. At least 24 hours. 48 hours is perfect. And then you're good to go. Back in the gym, back in the same muscle group. Go again. And just repeat this process as long as you can. Train with intention to build muscle. Train with the intention to lift heavier each set. Again, we've already talked about this. Lifting heavier. You need to be lifting heavy. It's the quickest way to grow. Yes, don't get me wrong, you can do hypertrophy. However, me personally, I always advise to lift heavy because it's hard. It builds discipline. It builds consistency. You're going in, you're setting a goal for yourself. You're getting the hard work done. Putting graft, it's hurting. You're tearing the muscle. And you know you've got the job done. 2 sets is all you need, plus a warm-up set. Yeah, so don't just do 2 sets. Obviously, warm up your muscles first. Don't just get injured. But if you really put in the effort, you only really need to do 2 sets. And it's scientifically proven. And that doesn't mean just 2 half-hour sets, otherwise you're not going to build muscle. Only 2 sets if you are genuinely focusing and you're pushing yourself hard. 2 sets is all it really takes. And I mean 2 sets till failure. Now, for the bonus tip, boys. Eggs and nuts for before bed. And this bonus tip, this is only for the skinny people. So if you're watching this and you are skinny, this is exactly what I did to get jacked. This is what you can do too. So literally just copy this. Eggs before bed. 2, 3, 4 eggs before bed. Perfect. It doesn't have any sugar. It's not going to keep you up at night. And it's got all the cholesterol. It's going to help build your testosterone. It's got all the protein, all the fats. Right before bed, you're going to wake up with a massive schlong, right? And that's the truth. You're going to wake up with a massive hard-on. Same with nuts as well. High protein. That's what gives you that. And yeah, it's just more protein. Now, if you're genuinely struggling, I don't recommend this. However, it's something I did when I first started that helps. It worked. Now, if it works, it works. So I'm not going to take that away from you. Now, you can buy like chocolate cluster, crunchy nut cereal. It's like granola sort of style cereal with full fat milk. Have that once a day. Have them after meals though. Obviously, you don't want your face to bloat with acne. Have it straight after a meal. It's super easy to eat. So once you've had your meal, you're full up and you want a bit of something sweet, have that. That is going to bulk you up in no time. No time at all, boys. That's the bonus tip. Chocolate cluster crunchy nut cereal. Okay, if you do all this and you don't put on at least 5 kg of muscle in 90 days, message me and we'll fix it. We'll get you on a proper training program, get you an elite level coach, and we'll fucking get ripped, boys. Yeah. So thanks for watching this video. Any questions, send me a text, on Instagram, and I can help you out if you're genuinely struggling to put on size, because it's what I enjoy, it's what I do best. Peace out, boys.